This is my favorite part of being able to do orientations because I think there's just so much value in getting to hear what our mentors have experienced and what their wisdom is. And equally, again, we can tell you how great everything is and suggestions that we have, but it's not the same thing as if it's coming from somebody that has actually participated. So whether you're a first timer or have been here and done this a few times, there's always something to learn. So I am super happy to be introducing Casiano Ortega. He is over at Anderson Corporation as a senior database administrator. He's also one of our CCAPS alum from our IT infrastructure programs, and this is his third time mentoring consecutively, which is also super neat to see. So hi, Casiano.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us tonight. Appreciate it.
Yes.
So a few questions for you, and we'll start off easy. Do you mind introducing yourself and sharing what inspired you to sign up as a mentor again this year?
Yeah. And thank you for the introduction. You kind of answered all that for me to start. But I appreciate that. But yeah, I graduated in 2016 from the IT infrastructure program. And as you see on the screen here, that's my role currently. Yeah, I've always wanted to. I mean, I've had an interest in trying to give back. I think when I went through the program, there was a lot of, and I didn't go through any of the mentorship stuff when I was there. So I think I went when I started my career, I was very green, and I think I wanted to make sure I give the opportunity back to students that might be scared or not sure what to expect when they go out in the real world. And so yeah, I wanted to bring that back and provide my experience and my expertise and insights.
Awesome. And I must say, as we go through, like we've gone through all of the mentee applications too, a lot of students are very much in that life stage of, hey, I think I need a mentor. I hear having a mentor is very beneficial, but I don't know what to do. So I'm glad that we have folks like you that are willing to kind of shape and
Mhm.
mold what their experience looks like. Next question for you. So thinking about your past mentoring experiences, how have you and your mentees collaborated on setting goals for your mentoring relationship?
Yeah, so I think the most important thing was that goals worksheet, and I think that's going on this year. But that goal worksheet, when you meet with your mentee for the first time, is very important. I think there's a lot of things on that kind of help lead you to what your goals are going to be. But it's also important to make sure that you talk to your mentee about what the expectation is, what they're hoping to get out of it, and your career might not line up with what they want to do, but you can still be useful in many avenues, such as resume building, what they're expecting when they leave, things like that. So I think polishing what those goals are is very crucial, and that's one of the ways. So basically asking them straight up what they're hoping to get out of it is a very good starter to come up with those goals, and then you can collaborate more. So.
That's great. And we'll talk more about goal setting too, and hopefully that can shape a little bit of what that conversation looks like. Because it's a two-way street, right? Like we absolutely want to help our students, but also what's in it for you other than giving up your time and helping students, right? Do you want to just be a better communicator? Whatever. Lisa will get into that. I won't steal her show there. Casiano, what are some of the most meaningful or rewarding moments during your mentoring experience that you can think of?
Yeah, I think just being again, like I said earlier, I think being able to give back. If I looked at myself as a younger version, I think I definitely could have used a mentor. And so I think being able to have someone look up to you for experience in your career, I think is very validating, especially for me. I think the other thing too is, if you if you're helping your mentee and they somehow land a job, I think that's the best feeling I think you could probably get out of this. And knowing that you had a direct involvement into their success, that is the sole reason why I come back every year, is just because they appreciate the mentees that are in this program want to be in here, right? And so just having your insight and experience appreciated is very awesome for me.
I think you kind of like shared something that most folks might not know willingly. All of our students, it's not required for them to participate in this program. So they have all completed, a very robust application process, completed their Canvas orientation course that, takes about an hour as well. So the the students here definitely want to hear from you. So that's the nice thing too. Um, Looking back though, is there anything that you wish you would have done differently or are planning to try something new this year?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'll speak to my first year since I was new at the time for being a mentor, but I think it's really important to figure out the cadence of when you're going to meet. Obviously, establishing the goals are one thing, but I think taking notes on your meetings is something I want to try doing better with this year. There's a lot of information that can be passed in in a half hour or an hour, however long you end up meeting with your mentees, and so I think remembering that after the fact is can be hard, right? So, note taking, having an agenda for the next time you meet, I think those things are pretty crucial, and that's something I plan to do better with this year for sure.
Um, it's always good to have an agenda or just like something to look back on that's tangible rather than like, this is a fragment of a thought that I think we talked about. Last question for you. What advice would you give to someone stepping into their first year of mentoring? And we do have quite a few folks on this call today that this is their first time.
Yeah, I think, and you mentioned it earlier. No, it's a two-way street. Our roles, and I know it's going to be defined too in this call, but the way I look at being a mentor is a two-way street. You're there to help. But at the same time, you have to know what they want out of it. They have to tell you, your mentees have to tell you what they're expecting, kind of what I was saying earlier. So that part is extremely crucial to, in my opinion, at least for having a successful relationship. So getting the goals set right away, knowing what they're hoping to do once they graduate, what they're having trouble with, in that probably like as they progress through their last year or towards graduation. Having the goals is extremely important, and then of course how you communicate with them, where you meet is extremely important. Meeting at a bar is probably not the most. It's not a smart idea. And so keep those things in mind. But that's what I would say anyway.
I mean, that was perfect. Thank you so much. I feel like we're done here. Like, good day. You summed it up. So thank you so much for sharing your
Yeah,
insight.
absolutely.